Hello guys and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to be discussing the new items for patch 14.10 and all the item changes. At the same time we're going to be cooking a new Nilah build that's going to be really good, and let's hope it's going to bring back our champion to the power it used to have. But before we head into the video, feel free to check out my Twitch, twitch.tv, UrNilah. I stream every single day from Monday to Sunday at 2 PM GMT plus free. So feel free to come say hi. Anyways, let's head to the video. Alright, so first change is corruption potion being removed. I mean, yeah, no one uses the corruption potion anymore anyways, like it's a niche item and it's being removed. Second change gonna be boots of swiftness, inactive speed going from 60 to 45. And the slow resistance is being removed. But instead there's gonna be new passive. When you attack as a melee character or range character, you get 30 to 20 movement speed, depending if you're melee or range, for 2 seconds. Mercury threads getting cheaper. Okay, that's really nice. Only 1k for bullets and it gives you more magic uses, but we're reducing the tenacity. That's a really nice change, and that's gonna be helping us a lot against mages, and yeah, it's a really nice change in general. Mobility boots being removed, awesome, we love that. So that's a nerf to support, I suppose, but like supports don't build it anyway that much. We go Swifty boots, so basically Riot is making sure that the supports are roaming less, because we're removing the Swifty's bonus movement speed, we're removing mobility boots, we want the support to stay in lane more and influence the map less. It's a really nice change and gonna help us as AD carries quite a bit. Plated steel caps getting cheaper, armor increased. Okay, that's a big buff for AD carries. Plated steel caps getting cheaper, armor increased, and block percentage is getting nerfed from 12% to 8%. Tabby's been broken for so long, and finally there's a nerf for them. So that's a huge buff for AD carries. We are so back next patch. We are so back. Oh my god. Symbiotic stalls, new item, recipe boots plus 600 gold equals 900 gold total. Movement speed 35. Your recall is empowered, so basically you get a Baron reset, I suppose, after buying this item. After traveling 100k units of distance, upgrade to Synchronized Stalls. Okay, what is Synchronized Souls? Synchronized Souls. Movement speed 45, paths your recall is empowered. Gain 45 movement speed out of combat. Alright, so the game gonna be way faster in mid to late game due to this item. It's really nice, it's really nice. Zephyr, oh, that's a new item. Now a boots item. What? Zephyr is a boots item recipe. BF sword, dagger, 900 gold, 2.8k. Berserker graves plus 2k gold. Okay, that's amazing. So basically you can upgrade your berserker graves to a Zephyr. That's a really nice change. Dagger, attack speed getting nerfed. Okay, sure. Bammy Cinder, Ruby plus Crystal, 1k gold, Ruby Crystal, glowing mode, 250 gold. So basically it's getting cheaper, damage is increased, and health is decreased. Okay, I mean, it's a good balance, I suppose. We're reducing the HP, but we're increasing the damage. So that's a good balance, I suppose. Fated Ashes, new item. Amplifying Tome plus 500 gold. Ability power 40. Ability damage burns enemies for 7 magic damage per second for 3 seconds. Increased by 20 per second to monsters. Alright, so this is basically an AP Bammy Cinder, if I understand this right. Like, it's just gonna be a burn, right? Ability gets burn. I mean, it's just a burn. Never mind, it's just a burn. So 7 damage per second for 3 seconds. It's not that impressive, to be honest, but like the price is kinda cheap as well. So 40 AP plus a little passive, sure, why not? We take those. Hardbound Axe, okay. Oh, it's actually getting price increase from 1.15 to 1.3k. Attack damage is increased from 15 to 20 and attack speed is reduced. Okay, I see. So basically we're nerfing the attack speed in general. Okay, sure. Alright. Kirches shard removed. Okay, that's fine. I mean, the item was like busted when we nerfed it, and then it was no longer that busted, so good change, good change. Nunkweaver recipe is being changed from 1.3k gold to 1.4. Now grants plus 20 crit chance and no attack speed. That's a huge change. You get 20% crit for 1.4k gold, and this item is building to another like other items as well. That's an amazing change for Nilah, and we will definitely love that, and it's gonna open up way more build paths due to this. Damn, this is huge. This is so huge for us. Recover both damage type magic to physical. Okay, finally, that's how it's supposed to be. Scout's slingshot, new item, recipe dagger plus 600 gold, attack speed 20, damaging a champion, deals 40 damage, 40 seconds cooldown, reduced by 1 second on attack. Okay, that does not seem that good, but sure. Verdan's barrier. Okay, Verdan's barrier is getting cheaper, so it's basically like Edge of Night for AP characters, right? Like, yeah, it's pretty decent, it's pretty decent. It's a really good item to buy against something like Malphite if you're like playing Battlestop, right? Zeal, crit increase from 15 to 20. Ooh, maybe we're gonna be cooking something with Nunkweaver plus Zeal. That would be pretty huge, right? We're getting 40% crit for like 2.7k gold. Like, that's insane, no? That's really nice. And we get the bonus, yeah, it's pretty good, it's pretty good. Bloodthirster changes, okay, the price is same, the Vampiric Scepter, okay. Remove, no longer grants extra AD above 70% health, and the new one is non-converts excess healing from lifesteal into overshield up to 550 to 400 linear decaying after 25 seconds out of combat. Okay, so basically it's the old Bloodthirster's back, right? It's gonna give a shield again. And crit is being removed, but it's gonna be giving 80 AD. Wow, 3.4k gold for 80 AD. That's gonna be an amazing item for a lot of characters. Damn. Alright, collector changes. Let's see. The recipe is getting a little bit more expensive. 3.2k gold, 25% crit, 60 AD, and 1 lethality nerf. Oh my god. That's a huge buff. Like, we're getting 5 AD, we're getting 5% crit on collector for only 100 gold. Like, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I like a change. Let's see. Essence River recipe. Okay, no more Shin, I suppose. It's fine. Finally, Essence gonna have a BF sword. It was so annoying to get 40 AD at 300 gold. Like, that was just not it. And Riot listened and they changed it. It's gonna be more expensive now, but the build path is way better. It no longer has a spell blade. Instead, base attacks refund 15 plus 15 base AD mana on hit. Whoa, okay, so infinite mana achieved, I suppose, and crit is getting increased from 20 to 25, ability is increased, attack damage increased. It's a solid item, but I don't think it's gonna be good anymore on Nilah, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's basically just a mana item, but we don't need it that much. Immortal Shield Bow. The price stays same, the build path is different. Crit increasing by 25%, attack damage increasing by 55%, and there's no longer lifesteal. Alright, so this item is pretty much dead for Nilah, right? Like, there's no lifesteal, like 55 AD, 25% crit for 3k gold, that's not worth, in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like that item is not gonna be that good anymore. I mean, it's just a shield, it's not gonna give any lifesteal. Like, the item not gonna be that good on Nilah anymore. Infinity Edge. Alright, the cost is being increased to 3.4k gold, with crit chance increasing by 5%, and attack damage increases by to 80. Whoa, that's amazing actually. That's insane. 15 AD, 5% crit for 100 gold. Don't mind if I do. Kraken Slayer, okay. New build path, Retrix, crit chance removed. Now grants 7% movement speed, attack damage increase, attack speed increase, passive damage amplification up to 2x on the third repeat, up to 1.5x based on target's missing health. Okay, Kraken is definitely not gonna be ours, I suppose. LDR was our bread and butter for so long. Armor penetration is increased to 40% from 35. crit chance increase by 5 and attack damage increase by 5. But the biggest difference right now is, yeah, no longer these increase damage based on target's max health advantage. That's a big nerf for the armor pen item. Maybe just because of this nerf, we're not gonna be going LDR by default, and we're gonna be using it as an alternative to our build. Mercurial Scimitar. Okay, let's see what we're cooking with Mercurial Scimitar. From 3k to 3.3k. Crit chance removed, but it now gives lifesteal. Alright, so again, not the greatest item for us, right? Because no crits. And 20% lifesteal is kinda not that much, right? Motor Reminder, crit increasing from 20 to 25. We're probably gonna be using Motor Reminder quite a bit more right now, right? It still has like less armor penetration, but like against heavy healing team comps, that's gonna be an option now because the LDR no longer increases the damage based on target's max health. So maybe Mortar Reminder gonna be an option for us. Navori. Okay, so Navori is going from 3.3k gold to 2.6k gold. Crit chance is still there. Cooldown reduction is still there. Ability haste removed. AD removed. Okay. Now grants 7% movement speed plus 40% attack speed. Okay, so this item is gone from us, I suppose. Like, Navori is no longer an option, and we will not be building that either. Okay. Sure. Phantom Dancer. Alright, PD is decreased from 2.8 to 2.6. Movement speed increased to 12%. Crit chance increased to 25. Attack damage removed. Attack speed increased to 60%. Whoa, no longer grants increased attack speed on attack. That's gonna be an amazing item for so many AD carries. And probably including us. I know it does not have any AD anymore, but like 12%... like the thing is, like, it doesn't have AD. Like 12% movement speed is so nice. It's so nice, but it does not have any AD, and attack speed is really nice too. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Like, it's gonna be an amazing item for so many AD carries, but I don't think Nilah can utilize it actually. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Rapid Fire Cannon. Alright, the build path is being changed from 3k gold to 2.6k gold. Crit chance increased, attack damage removed, and attack speed increased. Okay, sure. Runan's Hurricane, 2.6k gold, got cheaper. Remove no longer applies 30 on-hit magic damage. Okay. Bolt total AD scaling, 50. 50%. Okay, that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge buff. Takes duration that the price is getting reduced as well. And 5% crit. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Alright, Static Shift. Noonquiver, 2.9k gold. Crit is removed, attack speed is increased, and same passive. I mean, again, it's not gonna be that great on an option for AD carries anymore because, like, there's no crit, right? Crit is a big stat, the price is same, the item is not gonna be as viable anymore. Storm Razor got removed. Let's go, Riot. Let's go. That's big. That's so big. Thanks so much, Riot. It was so annoying to play against a Jhin who's just running around with 10,000 movement speed and has fleet, has freaking Storm Razor, and just runs circles around you and you can't do anything about it. Thank you, Riot. Finally. Yuntan Wilderose. New item. Recipe. Noonquiver. Okay, 3.2k gold, 25% crit, 65 AD. Crit deals 35% total AD. Additional physical damage over 2 seconds. Alright, that's pretty decent. 35% of total AD additional physical damage. I mean, it's a solid item. It's a solid item. Bork. Okay, what are we cooking with Bork? On hit, melee is getting reduced, range getting reduced. Okay. Monster cap from 60 to 100, attack damage from 40 to 55, attack speed is being increased, lifesteal is being increased, and passive slow, first attack, third attack. Alright, so it's basically like reverting to an old Bork, but instead of instead of needing to press the key, you need to auto attack 3 times instead of 1. That's a really good change, because the thing is, it was so annoying when you get auto attack once and instantly triggers. Also, attack damage to 55, I mean, that's insane, no? And yeah, monster cap to 100, like, it's pretty solid. Attack speed is solid too. That's an amazing item, to be honest. Like, it got a little bit weaker, but like, it's still good. Maybe even good enough to actually build on Nilah, because yeah, free auto attacks and you slow them, boom, they're dead. Also, you get 55 AD, right? And you get lifesteal, and there's not that many lifesteal alternatives anymore, right? Overlord's Blood Mail. Alright, 3.3k gold, 500 HP, 40 AD, gain 2% base HP as AD. Whoa, okay, sure. Gain up to 10% increased AD based on your missing health. Maxes out 70% missing health. Alright, so basically, the less HP you have, the more increased AD you're gonna have. Okay, that's pretty cool concept. Really nice item. Ravenous Hider getting buffed. Cast range. Okay, that's good. Terminus getting nerfed. 5 AD less. 5 moons. 5 attack speed more. That's fine. Abyssal Mask. 2.4k gold to 2.2. Radius is increased. Magic Shred. Okay, so it's gonna be an amazing support item. Abyssal Mask is gonna be built more and more because the price got decreased. And 20% Shred is kinda sick, especially in AP team comps, right? So that's an amazing item, to be honest. Really good for supports. And the Tema Chains got removed. Let's go. No more point and click, and we don't do damage to them. It's really good. Knight's Vow getting changed. Price is same. Armor is less. Now grants 100% HP regen per 5 seconds. Damage reduction from 10 to 12. Redirect no longer doubles if a link to ally is below 30%. Alright, so 12% damage, good support item, less armor, it's fine, it's a solid item. Randon's Omen no longer inherits rock solid passive for Warden's Mail. Active slow. Whoa, 70% slow? Damn, okay. Active cooldown is increased, health decreased, armor increased, okay. So Randon is gonna be an amazing item in my opinion, like 75 armor for the same price, like don't mind if I do, right? So that's gonna be a really solid item, especially to counter the AD carries, because again, we're all gonna be building freaking IE, let's be honest, like it gives 80 AD, like the item is busted, right? So Randon is gonna be like a good item for the tanks and gonna make the tanks unkillable. Yes, tank meta still here, guys. Plus we're removing the freaking passive from LDR, so it's gonna be even harder to kill the tanks. Now grants 10 ability haste, and the health is reduced from 500 to 350. Okay, some fire nerfs, that's good, we take those. Unending Despair, cooldown decrease, actually buff. Warmogs from 750 to 1000. HP regen per 5 seconds getting reduced. Okay, so more HP, less regen. Alright, sure, good change. Vintage Approach, tier, kill gem, same price, more HP, and it gives you 15, okay, health from mana scaling, 8% to total mana, 15% bonus mana. Okay, so basically it's gonna give you more HP and less mana, right? Zeke's coverage, okay, same price, 2.2k gold, ability has decreased, health increased, armor decreased, now grants 25 Amar, and mana is removed. Okay, that's a really nice change. It's gonna be good protection. Like it's gonna be a really cheap support item that's gonna give you a lot of HP, armor, and quite a bit of magic resist as well. Really nice change, and I think it's pretty good. Blackfire Torch. Okay, recipe, Lost Chapter, Fated Ashes, 700 gold, 2.8k gold, ability haste 25, ability power 90, 600 mana, passive Blaze, Baleful Blaze, ability damage burns enemies for 24% magic damage per 3 seconds for 3 seconds, increased by 20% per second to monsters. For each champion epic large monster affected by Baleful Blaze gain 40% AP. Damn, that's kinda huge. That's kinda huge. This item gonna be so busted, no? 2.8k gold for all of that. Don't mind if I do. Donkor. The recipe is getting changed. Gold is same. Summoner haste is being removed. Ability haste being removed. Mana regen being nerfed. AP is increased. Passive AP per 100% MP5 is from 5 to 10. Okay. Now grants 16 Initiate haste. Okay, sure. Pass HP per 100%. Okay. I don't know much about this Dawncore item, but like, sure. Landed Torments. Haunting Goose plus bone. Okay, it's just changing. The item is same. Ludens. Repeat hit damage. Base damage is increased. And repeat hit damage is increased as well. Alright, 3 seconds per charge, 12 seconds to all 6 charges. Unclear. Okay, so basically it's gonna be like a big burst instead of small little burst. Okay, sure, good change. Voltic Cycle Sword, because it's gonna be like punish you more, right? Like if you miss that ability, it's gonna push you more. Oh my god. If you miss the ability, it's gonna be punishing you more, right? So you need to make sure to use your abilities properly according to the item, right? Voltic Cycle Sword. Recipe is getting changed, the item is same. Okay, that's fine. And now let's go to the rune changes. Alright. Burst of attack getting nerfed from 40 to 180 to 40, 160. Damage application 8% to all damage including allies to the target for 6 seconds. 8% to your damage to all targets for 5 seconds, refreshing in combat. Cooldown is being reduced out of combat as well. 8% to all your targets. Alright, that's fine. Lethal tempo got removed. GG, Yone. GG. Yasu. It was a good run. Awesome for them, guys. Fleet footwork is healing getting reduced. That's really nice. Movement speed duration. Why did they make it more movement speed? Just reduce the heal and call it a day. Overheal is being removed. Okay, sure. Absorb life. Row 1. Killing a target heals you for 2 to 17 linear. That's pretty good sustain in lane, not gonna lie. Tenacity is getting removed. Okay, that's fine. Legend Haste, new rune, row 2. Description, gain 1.5 ability haste for every legend stack. Okay, so it's basically like replacing tenacity. Instead of tenacity, you're gonna be getting like ability haste, right? Cut down. Damage application 5 to 15% at 10 to 100% target's health advantage to 8% at 60% target's health. Alright, so basically it's gonna be doing more consistent damage if it's not gonna be like difficult calculations. Alright, so basically 8% at targets, 60% target's health. Sure, it's pretty fine, I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty solid from what I understood. Like, yeah, at 100% you just get 15 and now you get 8 by flat. Alright, it's fine, I suppose. Doesn't matter that much. Predator removed. Okay, heal blades, attack speed 110% always, 110% melee, 80% rage. Good change, really good change, because a lot of range AD carries were abusing Halo Blades and now we're not gonna be able to do that anymore. Sudden impact, cooldown 4 seconds to 10 seconds. Removed, no longer grants hybrid pen for 4 seconds after any damage within 5 seconds following mobility stealth. Now deals 20 to 80 linear true damage after the next attack or ability damage within 5 seconds following mobility stealth. Following mobility stealth. 20 to 80 damage. I don't think that's gonna be good on Nilah anymore, so no more sudden impact. Ingenious Hunter removed. GG. Relentless Hunter starting out of combat. Speed 0. Okay, a little bit nerf. Movement speed. Take those. Hunt on life. Impairing movement speed no longer applies. And on hit, heal, overheal. Time for allies. Impairing movement speed now heals you. And the lowest health nearby ally for 10 to 50 linear. Alright, that's fine. First strike, damage application for 7 to 8%, and base gold is increased as well. Melee gold from bonus damage is reduced. Range gold from bonus damage is reduced as well. Alright, so there was more damage. It gives you more gold per stack. So if you can get the first strike consistently off, that's gonna be a nice income, but at the same time you're not gonna be getting that much gold from later on, so it's gonna be more for like short trades instead of overextended trades, and you get like a huge amount of gold at once. So for example, it's not gonna be as good for Cartus anymore, right? Futures market got removed. No, that's so sad. That's so sad. It's fine. Goodbye, futures market. We'll miss you. Cashback Row 1. Description. Get 6% gold back when you purchase legendary item. Okay. Alright, it's cooking. 6% gold per legendary item. Alright, for example, I purchase a 3k gold legendary item, right? I'm gonna be getting 180 gold back. That's like half a kill for each item. Not that bad actually, no? Triple tonic. Row 1 to 2. Okay, sure. It's just a row change. Time warp tonic. Row 3 to 2. No longer works on biscuits. No longer works on mana. No longer grants 2% total movement speed while the potion is active. Immediate potion health restores 30 to 40. Okay, sure. Minion demoralizer removed. Oh, that's gonna be a big change for mid laners. We're no longer gonna be able to do the strats to push out the waves way faster, and yeah, that's gonna be a lot of wave management changes for a lot of mages, so that's nice change. Jack of all trades, new rune, row 3. For each different stat gained from item, gain 1 jack stack. Each stack gains to 1 ability haste, gain bonus adaptive force at 5 and 10 stacks. Alright, sure, we take those. Alright, let's see the minion XP split. Solo 95% based on base XP, group split evenly, 116 base XP, 124 base XP. So basically you're getting more XP when you're grouped. Okay, that's really nice. And bounties, death streak penalty 0.2, 0.2.5. And that, okay, sure. Alright, not bad, not bad. Alright, so that's about it for all the changes. So the question remains, what do we build for the next split? What is gonna be the most optimal build and the build that we should be aiming for? Alright, so first of all, the crit is getting increased, right? So we're getting 25% crit from every single item, which is huge, right? So of course, collector got buffed. Let's go. 100 gold for like 5% crit and 60 AD and only 1 lethality removed. Like, that's kind of huge, you know, like that collector is back, in my opinion. Collector is back. Alright, so the question remains, what should we build on Nilah for the patch 14.10? What build gonna be the best one? In my opinion, Collector is back, guys. Collector is back. The increased crits, the increased damage for only 100 gold. That's significant buff for Collector, and I'm obsessed with Collector, so if there's opportunity to build it, I'm down. I'm so down. Alright. For a second item, of course, no more is getting removed, so the only option left is Infinity Edge, right? And after that, we're gonna be either building BT or lifesteal, right? I know we're only having 50% crit, but like 50% crit is quite nice. The inspiration that we're gonna be getting a lot of lifesteal as well from the BT. It's gonna be pretty solid, right? And we're also gonna have a shield on top of that, right? Which is gonna be helping quite a bit. Or we're gonna be building LDR, right? We're gonna be mixing these items together, so it's either gonna be LDR 3rd, BT 4th, or BT 3rd, LDR 4th, right? Yes, LDR got nerfed, the Giant Slayer is being removed, but I feel like the increased armor penetration gonna synergize with our kit really well, and we're gonna be running around with like 62% 62% armor pen quite fast, right? We're also not gonna be capping our crit chance to like 100%, because let's be honest, like all we need is 75, right? Like 75 is that sweet spot. We don't need to push for 100% all the time, right? So for the full build, I feel like another item would be really nice to finish the build up, to deal with tanks, because tanks gonna be stronger in my opinion. There's Giant Slayer removed, right? Like Bork is a great option as well, right? You can build Bork instead of BT, and then BT, you can build BT as last item, or you can build BT and then you can build Bork as the last item, right? It gives a solid amount of AD, it gives you attack speed, it gives you lifesteal, right? And you're gonna be sticking on enemies way easier because of a 3rd attack. So I feel like that build gonna be really good, right? It got nerfed a little bit, but like it got a lot of stats for that. 9% max health, like on hit damage 9% by melees. I mean, Nilah is melee, right? So it's still pretty solid, right? We definitely take those, and you're gonna be sticking on enemies way easier with the board. Or you can also, instead of going Bork last, you can go for defensive items, right? So you can go GA, you can go DD. DD got buffed, like it's an amazing item on Nilah right now, and it's gonna synergize with her healing from BT really well as well. So like DD would be a really nice defensive item. GA is really good as well if you were gonna be getting bursted down, right? Candy Crookern is always good as well, right? Because you're gonna have a shield against mages. So there's still a lot of great options for defensive items. And for the full build, I would go Collector, IE, LDR, BT, Bork, or defensive alternatives. So that's my build for patch 14.10. Feel free to leave a comment below. What do you think gonna be the best build on Nilah? What builds have you guys cooked up? Feel free to share your ideas down below, and I will make sure to read every single one of them. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice rest of your day.